This is Forever Fett from Erebrook Gaming, and I listen to lots of Star Wars Destiny podcasts, but I never listen to Discard to Reroll.
I'm Aaron Reina, and I would never, ever even consider listening to Discard to Reroll with Mr. Chip.
That was really terrible. We're going to try it again. Ready? Here we go.
Again. I'm Aaron Reina, and I would never, in a million years...
The most passive...
Look, from here,
you
from
want to do
here.
it, like, energetically?
Do it from the thing. I'm Aaron Reina, and I never would listen to Discard to Reroll.
Did you record him? Yeah. Oh, good, because I'm Aaron Reina, and even if Arnell told me to, I would never listen to Discard to Reroll.
Perfect. Me neither.
Yeah.
This is Ashton with Jacqueline Games. I would never listen to Discard to Reroll.
It's Discard to Reroll. We're a podcast about a little dice and card game we like to call Star Wars Destiny. I'm your host, Mr. Chip, and thank you for listening. It's every other Monday night. We almost have a schedule now, which makes one of my co-hosts here very happy. He likes schedules. He likes things to be in order, organized, standing at attention, saluting him. He's your American soldier. Ladies and gentlemen, he's a hero. It's our friend and yours, the Thunder. It's Ray Julia. Ray, how are you?
Good. How you doing this week?
I'm doing great this week. How are you doing this week, Ray? How's your week been?
Yeah, I'm really excited that you kind of are committing to this every other Monday. Like that's a good play. I think that.
Don't you like it?
Yeah, we were like doing every 2.5 weeks, maybe once a month.
Once a month.
So I think this is a good change.
Well, you know who else likes the change? You know him and love him. Last week or 2 weeks ago, Ray, you've been great. And I know that people don't come to listen to me. They really like to hear your takes and just your energy. But this guy has taken over the Discard to Reroll world by storm. He is Banana Crapshoot. People got mad at me for picking on his name. I love his name. I'm not that creative to come up with a name like that. It's Josh Monk. Banana Crapshoot, how are you?
I'm doing good. How's everybody else?
We're so fantastic. You really would think I'm twins. That's how good I am tonight. But I'm excited that you're here. He is fired up, Ray. He said that he is going to be tough after Jack talked for an hour and a half last time. He said he's going to give people the hook if they drop the ball.
Yeah, I'm excited for that. Josh is a pretty intimidating guy. I've met him in person. He's a pretty tough looking dude. So
yep.
No warnings, just gone. That's.
He's what? What's that? What is it?
I said no warnings, just gone. They'll be there 1 second. Next minute, gone.
You're going to hear the internet dial tone, which is just silence. That's what you're going to hear. Ray and Josh, we got great things today. It's spring, Ray, and that means spring has sprung, and all the things that have gone into hibernation have come back. Like the leaves and the trees and the buds are all starting to open up here in the northeastern part of the country where we're from. You're California guys. It's always beautiful at 75 degrees. But here, the weather's finally starting to break. And with the rebirth of all this plant life and all these things, what's come back, Ray? Kylo 2. Remember him? He's back from the dead.
Yes.
With Dooku.
With Dooku.
Yeah.
With his friend. That was my favorite scene in the movie.
You like that?
Where... yeah, they were together fighting.
When was that?
It was in the movie.
Which movie did Dooku and Kylo fight in?
At the end of the fight.
At the end of the fight? Oh, yeah, that was really good. I love when they're in that movie together. Well, guess what? It doesn't really matter because they're together. The new Allies of Necessity has dropped, and everybody's excited about that, and that's brought that pairing together. So I want to get a chance to talk about that. We have... let's see, what else do we have? We've got lots of questions today, and then we've got your stuff. Ray, you said you wanted to talk about making Hero great again. Tell me what you want to talk about, Ray.
I wanted to talk about the state of the game when it comes to villain cards. Villain cards are everywhere. So we could segue from your Kylo Dooku discussion into how great villain is right now, and then what needs to be done for Hero to kind of break through. Is it a mill deck? Is it an aggro deck? Is it a Hero vehicle deck that'll break through? I don't know, but I'd like to hear from some of the listeners and see what they think.
So what could break on through to the other side? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, you have that queued up? I told you to get that music in advance.
Yeah, you know what? There's unfortunately copyright issues. Ray made it impossible. I've got this, though. This is good if you need it. That's always here. That's just enough to not get sued. Just perfect amount. I got to find one for Josh, though. I don't know. We got to get a song for him. Something that's intense. You know what else, Ray? We have here. Man, I sound like a robot in somebody's headphones, but it's good. This is what live radio is all about. Spring cleaning, Ray. It's spring. I'm thinking about my collection, which is now currently upstairs in my kitchen, and it's all over the table. I'm getting in big trouble. I bought boxes. My collection's a mess. It's time to sort that out. So spring cleaning your collection. I'd love to hear people's thoughts about their collection. Is it just taking over their lives right now, or do they have a handle on it? Zach, who I play with in my local, he said he spent a good month organizing his collection, which I wouldn't doubt he would do that. Hours. I don't know about you, Josh and Ray, what your collections look like. If you feel like you got a handle on them and they organized, you don't need to spring clean, or do you feel like you need to spend some time with them?
I need some time, but I don't have the time to do it. So.
Perfect. Where are all your cards, Josh? Where do you keep them?
In card boxes on my dresser.
Like your bedroom dresser?
Yeah, like the 100-count card boxes you can get at the store.
Oh, well, at least, you know what? Jeremy would be thrilled to know that you sleep with the cards. That's always nice. I'm sure the missus loves it.
I didn't do the whole movement of like separating like the old Awakenings block and the new stuff. I didn't do that. I just have all my red dice together, all my blue dice. That's the extent of my organization.
Okay, help me understand. So you have no organization then? Is that they're just by color?
Yeah, like I have the rares and legendaries in a binder by color.
Yeah,
not set specific, just by color. And then I have all of the commons and uncommons, and then like the battlefields in one of those like sectioned off big boxes that are made for cards. And then everything else is in smaller boxes, but just by the color. Like that's it. And digging for like, if you want to make an elite character, oh my goodness.
Yeah. Is that trouble?
I have to dig like several layers down. It's pretty rough.
Yeah. I feel like I vacillate back and forth. Great word, by the way, vacillate.
Why?
I vacillate back and forth on Destiny. Well, I don't sleep with my cards like Josh does. We talk about vacillating. He's got Padme over there. I feel like when I'm playing, I just like we did a sealed. I don't want to go too deep into this one until a little bit later, but we did draft a couple weeks ago, and then we did sealed just the other day for May the 4th be with you. By the way, happy May 4th, everybody. And I couldn't find my sniper team die, and it like threw me. And I had to borrow somebody's, which they were very nice at Just Games in Penfield. Plug to them, and I just couldn't. I couldn't rally. Like my whole game fell apart. 1 and 2. So I couldn't find my dice. I just don't like.
I had a pretty funny situation happen. So when I went to the New Jersey regional, I had borrowed Drew from Arrowbrook Gaming. I borrowed his deck box, all of his dice, his tokens, the whole entire thing. Like I just took it from his house, put it in my bag, and then went to the thing. I don't know how this happened, but I was going through like some of my dice, and I was like, I've never owned an Umbaran hover tank. Why do I have this dice?
Yeah.
And then I was looking at my blue dice, and I saw my Vader's Fists, and I was like, I only own 2, but there's a third dice in here.
Right.
So I messaged Drew, and I was like, I think I have some of your dice. He's like, yeah, I've been meaning to tell you that.
God.
So I've had them for months now.
He was just trying to be nice. Here's, your Patreon. He doesn't want to, upset the apple cart, the gravy train that is Ray, and you stealing his dice. And by the way, you got a good Drew shout out, 9 minutes, 30 seconds in. Congratulations. That was good. It's better than last time. Who do we got waiting for us out there? Josh, who do we want to talk to today over there in the prep room?
You want me to bring him in?
Who do you got? Who has earned the right based on your whatever hierarchy you've given it?
The one and only, the trash man, Alan Irish.
Oh, gosh. Here he is. He bought a new headset, ladies and gentlemen. See if he can come in here. He's probably trying to get it to all work. Let's hear his. No, it's going to be horrible. It's going to be great.
He sounds like Darth Vader.
Let's hear.
All right, Alan, your 5 minutes starts now.
Oh man,
that's 5 minutes.
Oh, it's like he's sitting right next to us. Alan.
Hello.
What, hey, you can blame Jack.
Yes. You got
Jack's on his way to Ireland right now.
Yeah, did you wish him well after the wedding, or did you were out there, right? Were you throwing rice at his feet? What were you doing?
Oh, I don't even get an invite to that. I'm one of the little people in his group.
I thought you were in the $75 tier.
No. That's Josh right there. He's the coaching tier for that, and then you've got your other co-host. How do you have two co-hosts that are in coaching tiers for different?
Casually competitive. That's what we are here.
Yeah.
Ray,
I just like supporting content creators I like, so.
That's
definitely it. Inception wants to know if you're ever going to mail him his mug.
I got it right here. I just got, I've got his address. I'm just going to send that right on out. We'll definitely do it. Huh?
He pestered the hell out of me to ask you that.
Alan, is your collection in a good place? You told me last time, I remember talking to you, you're like, this set I'm going to really I'm going to really calm down a little bit. I'm not going to buy as much as I used to. And I think you bought like 2 cases. Am I right?
I cut myself down. I went from 5 boxes or 7 boxes down to 5.
Oh, nice. You're really starting to tighten the purse strings up, aren't you?
Yeah, I am. Now, living single and stuff.
Yeah.
Let's see. But
ladies,
my collection.
By the way, ladies, living single, Alan Irish, 66. Look him up.
Please don't.
Sorry. Okay.
Let's see, but I've got my collection. Convergence is down here by my feet. Awakenings is up on the shelf, and my cat's hitting my. What one do you have? Oh, you got Vader's Fist right now.
Oh, that's nice. Just playing with the die.
Yeah. He seems to be rolling it a lot better than I do.
Well, he's got dice, so Ray, he can just give them to his cats. Like just Vader's fists to his cats.
That's how, when you buy, he's had about 7 boxes. That's a case. And then if that wasn't enough, you picked up 1 more box.
Right. Case plus 1 is what he got.
No, the last box I got was the $26 Legacy one.
Oh,
God knows.
Yeah, and you did pretty well in that, as I might recall.
Yeah, I didn't get any Rebellion leaders. I was a little depressed.
That was a miracle. Yeah, I opened every single box I got out of that set, and this one I didn't. And for the $25 box, it was a great deal.
And I was finally happy that I pulled the Yoda.
Yeah, see, me too. We both did it. Yeah. Congratulations to us pulling the Yoda, which was pretty good.
Definitely, we're on a hot streak.
Did you do a little toilet tinker? Did you open them in the bathroom like Ray would suggest, or did you do it in a different place?
No, I was actually in my car.
Okay.
While driving.
Oh,
in your car. God.
You got pulled over.
Oh, I did get pulled over.
I do get road packs. You go buy boxes sometimes at Just Games or Millennium, and then you just got to get a couple for the road. You never know. Road packs.
Oh, there's no way in hell they're making it home.
No. Hey, I did want to tell you that I did Sealed on May the 4th, and so you get 8 packs, booster packs for Sealed. So it's like $25 to do it, but you have the Allies and Necessity kit. And I much prefer the Sealed these days than the Draft. I mean, I like Draft. Draft's fun, but I feel like Sealed, there's a little bit less pressure. You get what you get. You don't have a fit. And I opened surprisingly well. My deck's stunk, but I got Padme, and we opened the Palp Saber, and we opened a Jabba, not a Crime Lord, which is good. But that's not bad at 8 packs. I'll take it.
That's overachievement right there.
Yeah, I was very proud of myself. Have you done a Sealed or a Draft, Alan?
We did Draft yesterday, and I managed to come in dead last.
Good. Congratulations on that. How many people?
Yeah.
2.
Oh, God.
2. Sick burn from the thunder.
Oh. That's okay, Ray. Here's a fun fact about Ray. Ray's a hugger.
Oh, yeah, Ray's a hugger, huh? That's good to know.
Yep. I went to leave, where was it, Highlander down in Jersey you were at, Ray?
Yeah.
Stuck my hand out to give Harry a handshake, and he just went right in for the hug.
I'm usually drunk by the end.
Sorry. That's nice, Ray. Ray is a little softy. He doesn't come across that way, but after spending some time with him, he's a real softy. He's got a big squishy little heart. 30 seconds. You got the countdown.
30 seconds. Josh is going to kick me out now, huh? No, we had 8 people yesterday, and it went pretty good. My polls were kind of crappy. Seemed like everybody just got characters, but what the hell? It was a good time. Got out of the house and I don't know. Supported my local store.
Yeah, the cat.
Away from Maybe I should take him to roll next time. Maybe she pick my cards next time in the draft.
How many Allies of Necessity kits did you buy, Mister? I'm cutting back on my spending.
I am up to 5 right now.
5?
Yes.
5? Why do you need
you can
5?
Flip some hired muscles, man.
Yeah, those are good cards.
I bought 2 for standard, and then bought another 2 for standard, and well, actually no. Jack bought me 1 set, so I bought 3.
Oh, that's right.
Missed my 1 set yesterday going to the store, so I had to buy another one, another one from eBay showed up today.
Did you won on his little stream, didn't you? You won your little Allies kit.
Yeah, I'm 2 for 2. I'm beginning to think it's rigged.
Did he send that out before the wedding?
He sent me the cash, and I had to buy it myself.
Sends you cash. Look at this guy.
Yeah.
High rollers over there at the friggin' Golden Dice. Jeez. What do you think is the star of the Allies kit? In your mind. Take your time. We got all day. Listen, we got all day. It doesn't matter.
We got all day.
There we go. All right, thanks for joining us. That's Alan, ladies and gentlemen. Alan Preston.
Hey, anything for you.
What do you give me your top card or a card that's interesting to you, but you can't say Hired Muscle. Everybody likes that card.
Oh, I haven't even played Hired Muscle. I like Dooku himself. He's pretty interesting.
The Duke. He's pretty good, huh?
Gonna go with Kylo really well.
Yep. I love that pairing.
I'll probably get my ass kicked all the way around.
Josh or Ray, do you have any contributions on the Allies of Necessity kit? Have either of you played it yet?
No.
Great. Perfect. Excellent.
There's nothing to play for.
Ray, did you open yours in your car?
West Coast.
No, I didn't. I have not purchased one yet. I haven't been back to Jersey. The locals up here, I really feel like my local game store just kind of gave up on purchasing new Destiny stuff. So I've been trying to talk him into like buying more product, but I think he's kind of done with it. So
nah, that sucks, man. If you need a set, I'll send you one.
Look at that guy.
Right,
let me tell you something.
Great.
He's the nicest guy in Destiny right here.
You don't want to drive to Syracuse every week, Ray?
No.
You can go play at what's it called? Zombie Monkey? What's the name of the place you play?
Oh, Zombie Planet.
Zombie Planet. Is that where you played yesterday?
No, yesterday we were at Flipside.
Flipside. You got choices up the wazoo out there.
We've got about, 1, 2, 3, about 4 stores around us to play.
4 stores. All right.
But it's about the same 8 or 9 people that travel to every store, so.
Yeah. But at least you mix up the locale. It's like, I don't know, it's like when you're playing Mortal Kombat, it's on a different stage. Same characters, but it doesn't matter.
Was locale like the preferred over location? Like you just couldn't say location?
Locale?
You had to say locale?
Well, that's what you say.
I just have a problem with that. Go ahead.
He's trying to sound hip.
No, I vacillate, Ray, between different terms. You never know what you're going to get.
Stop using that. Ooh. It just doesn't vacillate.
Well, Alan, any questions for the group here, or just we love your new headset. You look great, even though this is radio. You got a great face for radio, Alan.
I do, and I've got no questions because usually I talk to Ray every day.
Oh.
He really does.
Well, I'm sorry to hear that, but someone has to as part of his work release program. So you're the guy. So congratulations.
Hey.
Alan,
it's that Army thing. We stick together.
Alan, do you want to do here, Alan, since we got you and it's live radio, do you want to do a quick bumper for us? This is Alan Preston. I never listen to Discard or Reroll. Here we go. We're going to do it live. This is how you do it, Ray. Watch it.
See, I can't even lie, Mr. Chip, because I really don't listen to Discard to Reroll.
See?
I just got on. What? I know. Cut me down. I'm old. What can I say? I don't have it.
That's going to be great for the intro next week.
Yeah, perfect.
Yeah, I really can't wait for that.
It's going to be there.
What can I say? This is Alan Irish 66, and I do not listen to Discard to Reroll ever.
See, that's they call that a live read, ladies and gentlemen. Alan Preston. Alan, thank you for coming on the program. You're a gentleman and a scholar.
Chip.
Gentleman and a scholar.
And definitely the next time you have something out there, I will be there, sir.
We're gonna do something where there's some beverages involved.
There better be another BB-8 trophy.
Yeah, we got Jason Belts, by the way, crushed it with that trophy. That was awesome. But I came close. I came really close. But we're not going to go dwell on the past, Ray. We're not going to dwell on the past. 5-0. You know, before the cut.
And then lost to Mill.
Yeah, lost it. It was that planned explosion deck was terrible.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, I couldn't handle it, but that's all right. We're going to let that go. I'm glad I went to a good person, and I wish a curse on him.
Hey, it was a great store and a great time.
Yeah, no, it's even better. I wish you guys saw the new store. It's huge, but it's for another day. But Alan, you're the man. Thank you, Alan.
Oh, thank you, sir. You have a great night.
All right, you too.
See you, Alan.
See, that's how you
All
do
right,
it.
Josh.
There it is. Nice. You give him the hook. That's what you got to do.
Boom. Damn it. All right, Josh.
Just cuts him off.
Drop.
That's it. He just gives you drops a hammer, just like that. You're done. All right, who's next? Who do we got? Bring him in.
We haven't heard that one in a while. The
Law and Order.
Yeah, got it. That's. I feel like that's if Josh renders judgment on you, like that's it.
Vacillate.
Yeah. Do you know? Do you want me to look it up?
Uncomfortable. That's in the same category.
It's to make it. It actually is the
Indecisive. In the actual definition on Google is shilly-shally.
Yeah, right. Do you want me to say that?
Yeah, I'd
Shilly
prefer that.
shally.
Other than that and oh man. So there's that and locale you're never allowed to say again.
Look.
Vacillate.
Yeah, right. That's it.
Vacillate.
That's how you say it. I feel like I say it better.
I feel like I say it better.
Hey, it's live Destiny talk. If you want to get involved, you come over to the Discord. Ray, he's got the link for you. You just join the Discord, and we got 3 other people. Josh, who do you feel deserves the next spot?
Well, I think we need to get Squirrel in before Squirrel Bane. So
Okay, all right, here we go.
Squirrel.
Here he comes.
Just join the Discord.
There he is. Up there it is. You see, you tell him to turn your radio down. You got to do it, Ray. This is your moment.
Oh yeah, this is what I always talk
Caller.
about. Hey, S Squirrel, can you please turn down your radio?
Look at them. This is his big moment.
I just wanted to do that.
His turn down.
Hey.
Oh,
there he
he's got a
is.
voice for radio. Listen to that.
He does. Is it S Squirrel? Is it just Squirrel, or how do we say it?
It's S Squirrel. I was Slappy Squirrel on a Telnet bulletin board for years. So if you see S Squirrel on a bunch of different places on the web or S Squirrel 76, it's probably me.
S Squirrel. So if you're talking Telnet bulletin boards, that means you are definitely in my age wheelhouse. Am I right?
Yeah, I'm going to be 43 in August.
God bless you. Give him one right here. That's it. For the 40-year-old club, Destiny Senior Tour 2019. That's what I want to see. We don't want to see Infinite. We want to see the Senior Tour. That's where we go. So, S Squirrel, how are you? How's your Destiny life going this spring? You've been playing some of the new Allied stuff, or what's going on?
I've played a little bit. I still haven't gotten to pick up Allies of Necessity yet, but a buddy of mine came over on Friday, and I played a few different decks. We played our Escalation League deck against each other, and then we played a couple standard decks, and I got decimated with everything that I played against him, actually.
What's your speed? What are the decks you like to play?
It kind of depends. I was trying to do a bunch of different things out. I threw together a couple different versions of Mill, and I also threw together the Palpatine Watt deck. But for when we were playing Standard, he was actually doing a trilogy version of the Phasma Foss deck.
Ooh, yeah. And
just playing so many dice out there, it was just ridiculous. And I was just getting pounded. Like at one point, I was playing the 6-die Jar Jar Satine lore deck. And I posted about it in the main Destiny group. I think I upset the guy who made the deck.
Oh, I did read that. Yeah.
Yeah. And, and like, he was like, okay, I dumped 6 damage on Jar Jar turn 1. And I'm like, okay, so Jar Jar's almost dead.
Yeah, that's tough.
You know?
Yeah. The Billionaires. Is that the one you're talking about?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, what am I going to do? But I never figured out, like, I was looking at the deck, I'm like, how does this deck work well?
Me and Josh got some play testing with it. It mills, but it mills at a slow and steady pace. And then it just gets like a bunch of value off of the 6-die start. And then like you play like a bartering or like a force meditation, and you just slowly start like accumulating a bunch of resources. And it can do like some cute things, but it can definitely get wiped off the board.
So what? It's lore, 2-die lore, 2-die Jar Jar, and who?
And
Satine.
Satine.
So there's no red in that guy. So you're not playing, what's it, no answer, resistance ring, all that junk? You're not playing that?
No,
Yeah,
it's
there's-
Go ahead there, squirrel.
Oh, and there's no healing. There's no. There's none of the no answer, no resistance ring, none of that. So
Yeah.
Yeah, it revolves not resolves. It revolves around, just like I said, getting a lot of good value off of 6 dice, and then the Jar Jar dice and the lore dice have your discard, but then it has this amazing card which I'm like in love with, and I'm trying to jam it into any mill deck, and it's called Lore Hunter.
Yeah.
And it's a 1-cost upgrade. It has no die associated with it, and it says when you activate the character, look at the top 2 cards of a player's deck. You may discard one of them and then put the other one in their hand. So if you put it like on Jar Jar, this like unassuming character, then you can just keep activating him, and every time he activates, he creates his own little mitigation, and then he mills a card off the top. So it's pretty cool.
yeah, that's a cool card because you get to look at their 2 cards and say, all right, you're going to get the worst of these 2 cards, and I'm going to mill one of them away.
Yep.
Interesting hand disruption. You know, it's that Phasma deck, though. Man, that is... I know Jack hated it, which he says, well, you know, I'm not sure how much I said I hated it, but he hated it. That deck is nasty. I was all excited. I played Zach with, what did I have? It was a Yoda Han deck with double down military camp, and it was running, 3 of the hired muscle, and, I just felt really good about it. And that Phasma just puts out a ton of dice. And then what was his, he ended it up like it was in really good place. He had all kinds of entourages out and all that stuff. And he played, what's the one? Remove all your dice for indirect damage. Fight dirty. Is that it?
Free for all.
Free for all. I think that's what it was that won it. Yeah, that was it. It was Phasma, and it wasn't Sentinel. It was yellow.
Had to be yellow.
Yeah, it was yellow. I forgot who it was. Might have been Watto. I don't know. I forgot what it was. But it was crushed me. So it was bad. So there you go.
That sounds pretty gross.
Yeah, it was pretty gross. But excellent. What about you, Ray? Talking about Hero, you said you think it's dead and gone, Ray?
No, I just want something other than Hero Mill. I'm assuming if people call in, they're going to be just basically saying that Hero Mill has the best chance of possibly being, in a tier all of its own. But it's just I want to see Hero kind of make its mark, move a little bit forward, because Villain is in such a good spot. Villain just got too much in Convergence, like ridiculous amount. Between the mitigation package, you can jam your deck with like 0 cost mitigation.
10.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
You can have 10 0 cost mitigation cards without even blinking.
10 0 cost. All right, let me see if I can get them. You ready? Here we go. You have Hidden Motive.
Yes.
That's 1. You have Forsaken. Yes?
Yes.
That's 2.
Well, we're doubling all of these. Like, so now
so there's 5.
Sinister Peace.
Yep. Now you're at 6.
That's 3. All right, 6. I got 2 more 0 cost. Doubt.
Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
That's 8. Let's see. 2 more 0 cost. Think blue. No, is it red or blue? What am I missing? Am I missing big ones?
No, you're not missing big ones.
Sound the alarm?
It is. Ooh.
It's not removal though. No. What's the? There's a couple more we're missing.
You can use Crash Landing.
Is that 1 cost or 0?
That's a 0.
Is it? Okay, Crash Landing. There you go. That got you there. That's impressive.
You might as well just throw Probe in there, even though it's
Probe for sure.
Yeah,
Probe for sure. Yeah, I feel like you got to run red and blue. I don't know.
You got to go run Rainbow.
Rainbow
is just so good.
Yeah.
Not really yellow for the removal.
Yeah.
Everything else yellow gives you.
Right.
But
I mean, do you even need
Entourage.
it? Yeah, but do you even need it when you got Mega Blaster poopers and you got your Vader's Fist that Alan's cat's playing with? Like, do you need it? I don't think you need it. I don't know.
No, you probably don't need it.
What say you, S Squirrel? What other decks you got going on? What other brews? Anything special? Do you find yourself playing more casual? Or you play more standard, sealed? Like, what's your flavor?
30 seconds.
Recently, we've been
listen to the hammer's coming.
recently here in Louisville, we've been doing our Escalation League, but we've got our final tournament coming up for that on Wednesday. So I haven't been able to do a lot in Standard just yet. So I haven't gotten to explore a lot too much in Standard, but definitely going to be looking into that very soon.
What is so you play down in Louisville? Is that what I heard you say?
Yeah.
Isn't that where D-House is from? Doesn't he play down there in Louisville? From the Jedi Trials? You ever listen to that trash?
That's Lexington. That's close.
Okay. Yeah,
it's like an hour away from us.
One of the things we talked to him actually earlier, he said you should unsubscribe. So I don't know why he would say that about his own podcast, but it doesn't seem nice. I mean, I wouldn't do that, but I'm just saying what he said to do. So that's him. Well, as Squirrel, we appreciate you hanging around, and for the that was you the other show with the funny comments. Was that correct?
Yes, it was.
Yes, you need to keep doing that. We need to keep Ray on his toes, for sure.
Well, I'll do my best.
All right, good. It takes a village, as Hillary Clinton once said. It takes a village, Ray, to keep you together. S Squirrel, ladies and gentlemen. There he is.
Have a good night, guys.
Dude, thank you for coming on.
We appreciate it. Thank you.
Come back.
Is it Louisville or Louisville?
Bring him back. Bring him back. Ask him. I think that's really important.
I need to know this.
Go ahead. Ask him.
I think, is he back? S?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Now I've heard, is it Louisville or Louisville?
It's Louisville.
Here's
Drop him, Josh. Drop him, Josh. I don't want the history lesson.
No, I want to hear it. Bring the guy back. We got to hear it. Tell me.
Here's the secret. If you want to know to say Louisville correctly, just move your lips as little as possible. Like pretend that you've got like a facial palsy.
Oh, that's great! What a great.
Whoa.
All right, here we go. Louisville.
Yeah, show me how the computer says it. Show me. I want to hear how the computer says it.
We'll ask Google. Louisville, huh? All right, let's see. I say Louisville.
You're saying it wrong then.
Yeah.
I say Louisville.
That's definitely wrong.
Yeah, there's not even a pronunciation guide. Like no one even wants. Google doesn't want to try.
There's actually T-shirts here that have like 7 different pronunciations, and then on the back it says the Ville. So it's kind of funny. But most everybody who lives here just says Louisville.
Louisville.
What's
so
that?
Pronouncing this word, you don't pronounce the S.
Oh.
So it's Louisville.
Okay, that's from How to Pronounce Louisville. It's got 83,000 views. Your deck tech you just posted has 26 views, but this has 83,000.
Louisville?
Yep.
Is a major city in the U.S. and Kentucky.
There it is. Oh, boy. Okay, well, there it is. You heard it here. S Squirrel, ladies and gentlemen, from Louisville.
All right, bye.
There it is. All right, bye. That's how you...
I should bring him back.
That's how Larry King did it. Louisville. Yeah, Louisville. Hello. And then he would say, all right, bye, when he was done. That was his...
You know, I get it. When people mispronounce your town, it's kind of annoying to you.
Yeah. Yeah. If you're just joining us, it's how to pronounce your town. So come on into our live chat, and then we guess how to pronounce your town. It's really great. And then we talk about a few Destiny cards. And Ray tells you why all you got to do is play Rainbow and all the supports. And that's Destiny. That's how you do it.
Best 30 cards in the game, jam them into one deck, and you can play Destiny.
Well, I mean, I feel like that's every card game.
The top 5 best villains in Convergence, go.
Top 5 best villains in Convergence?
Yes, go.
In just the Convergence set?
I'm speaking English.
All right, I'm just checking. Go ahead, Josh, what do you got?
Sentinel Messenger.
He's just checking because he's got to just check the database.
Sentinel Messenger, I think, is the best, period. I think Phasma. I think Palpatine. Watto.
And Palpatine.
There you go. That's 5.
Yep.
What else you got for us, Ray? What other little quiz?
That's all. I was going to make a video that said, like, hey, here's my best villain characters. And I did all, like, the templates for it. I had pictures.
Oh, nice.
And I just never got around to doing it. So that was...
why bother?
Yeah, that's what I did instead. I just asked you real fast.
We don't need content for the YouTube channel. Why bother? Put it on the Copilot, do some Sensu Bean, and we're all set. Who's next? Do we have another squirrel?
We got the Bane of squirrels.
Okay, Squirrel Bane. Are they related?
Besides all the nuts.
Are they related?
Here it is. Here he comes. It's Squirrel Bane, ladies and gentlemen. There he is live.
Hey.
Squirrel Bane.
How's it going?
Related to S Squirrel at all? Like, it's pretty odd.
I'm not. I guess I met him 5 minutes ago, decided I hated him, and made my name Squirrel.
Oh, okay. That's they say that about the Star Wars Destiny community. Very positive.
real positive.
Yeah.
Welcome
Great community.
Are you from Louisville?
I am not. I've been through Louisville.
Okay.
But I'm from South Carolina.
I was going to say you had a little bit of that draw on you.
Oh, really? I grew up in Central Illinois, so I'm really corn-fed, but I've been down here a while, so it rubs off on you.
Yeah. Hence the squirrel and two names from the South, oddly enough. There's not a lot of squirrels from, like, New Jersey. You're not going to hear that. You get New Jersey, it's machismo. You're gonna hear thunder if you're gonna get like that's New Jersey, right? Bon Jovi.
Yeah, there are zero squirrel sound effects.
Right. I'm gonna get there will be I'm gonna give you that one. That's Squirrel Bane, ladies and gentlemen, new host of this show.
I gotta mute this because I can't stop.
He's laughing. There it is. We lost him. He's having his LaCroix out there. So what's the South Carolina meta looking like these days, Squirrel Bane?
It is looking a lot like Magic.
Whoa, that's big.
Yeah. A lot of Magic the Gathering in South Carolina. There is not much Destiny happening. I've got to play on the old TTS if I'm going to play. Although I'm going to the Atlanta GQ.
No, nice.
Here in a couple weeks, and so I went ahead and bought some actual cards. I went out and didn't buy any boxes because no one sells any boxes here anymore.
Really?
Yeah, man, it's pretty dead. We killed it right at Awakenings too. It was just like the we had like 6 to 8 folks, and then they couldn't get stuff, and they're like, I've been playing the same half of a deck for 2 months, and they moved on.
Oh, that's a shame.
And I was sad.
Boy, I'm really sad now. This is terrible. So
I know. Bring it down.
Yeah, but TTS is I guess that there's a positive about TTS, right? It still gets you engaged with the game and can still play.
And hey, look, and I can still go and buy. I still buy cards. So
right.
I went and bought. I went and bought some singles. But I was telling some other folks, I think I bought the wrong ones.
Oh, tell me about it. I don't want to give away your...
I got some decks I can play, but you want to guess what words are not in my decks?
Let's see. What words are not in your decks?
That's right.
Watto.
There's no Watt in any card in my deck.
Okay.
Are there entourages?
There is no entourage in any deck.
They're discard from the top of a deck.
Yeah.
I actually do have one of those cards. I do have one of those cards.
Oh.
Do you have any fisting of any kind happening?
Zero. I have zero fists.
Oh.
How do you vacillate that?
Vacillate? I'm vacillating between whether you're playing a deck from the new Naruto Boruto card game or
that could
June 30th.
Or Detective Pikachu.
There's probably a lot of fists in Naruto Boruto.
Yeah, burning fists, spinning fists.
Shilly-shally about this.
On the number line, remember, it's that's going to break the game, man, the number line. What the heck are you playing then?
So, look, there's also, the word that's also not in any of my cards is mega. There are no mega.
Okay. I'm starting to worry about...
How do you think my GQ is going to go, guys?
Can you get your money back?
Are you playing Boba Phasma? What is going on?
So I did buy Natalie Portman.
Oh, there you go. Okay.
So I've got that. I did not. I thought I had a suitable partners for her, but I think I'm just bad at deck making.
Yeah.
So I went ahead and broke down and bought Boosh. So we'll see. But then I proceeded to tonight go out and play that for the first time on the old TTS against Outer Rim Smuggler Lanza. and got straight wrecked in about 3 minutes.
Oh no! What was he playing?
It was so fast I don't even know. It was some new thing.
Always a great experience.
It was what you were talking about earlier. It was Kylo.
It's Kylo Dooku. Yeah, that'll do it.
That's a good one.
Yeah. I did it. It was very quick. It was very fast. And so I think I bought the wrong cards. I also can though maybe play that some Dirty Mill. If I want to go that route, that's you're gonna have to make me decide because I've got Leia Bouche, I've got the Lore, Annie, Leia Mill ready to roll, and I bought an Afra, so I have a couple Grievous starters, so I could make a Grievous Afra.
Josh likes that Mill deck that you just talked about.
I do.
Yeah. I'm thinking that might be the ticket after I got just wrecked. I mean, my Bouche is still on the way.
Hey, yeah.
And I got
give me that. My Bouche is still on the way, ladies and gentlemen. It's always good to know.
There you go.
I like that one, though.
Yeah.
Padme Bouche, that's a good deck.
Yeah. It's not, I guess, I don't know.
What's the battlefield you're playing there? What do you...
the battlefield
Salt Flats.
It was not Salt Flats. It was
Mean Streets.
Mean Streets of Corellia.
Mean Streets. Yeah. I like Mean Streets. It's good. You're pretty fast. You're going to be fast in that deck, so you can definitely use it.
I was very fast. It was like a 3-minute game.
Right. Yeah. And Bouche is a scoundrel. Yes.
She is.
So that's good too. And doesn't Bouche let you jam in those villain cards too?
Yes. I got underhanded tactics on the table before I died.
Okay. All right. There you go. Boy.
I thought it was in good shape, throw that down first round and, extra damage. But it just didn't happen.
Boy.
So I don't know. Maybe I should just change my name here to My Bouche is on the way.
My Bouche is on the way.
Got a little song for you. This is Rainy Days and Mondays and Squirrel Bane's decks always get me down.
So I should go with Mill in Atlanta is what you're saying.
Sorry, I feel real sad now. And you spent
I don't want to bring it down.
And you spent money on all these cards?
He just has to make it to the chorus. That's it.
Okay, now I'm good. Thank you. Rainy Days and Mondays and Squirrel Banes always get me down.
But listen, a happy Teacher Appreciation Week.
Hey, you know what? Thank you. It is Teacher Appreciation Week.
It is, and we have many educators in the Destiny community.
Are you yourself, Squirrel Bane, an educator?
I am indeed.
What grade level do you teach, sir?
Well, I taught high school.
Oof.
20 plus years, and just now I teach high school and middle school because I switched. I used to teach French.
Oh,
and now I teach ESOL. So
okay, and so you go back and forth between the two schools.
3 schools.
Yeah, yeah. Essel have degree will travel. Basically, is where you go.
Yes. Yeah. It's a lot of running and gunning, but it's good.
Holy mackerel! What was your first year teaching, Squirrel Bane?
96.
Whoa, we are in rare air here. We just got the Destiny Senior League, baby, for sure.
I 3 in a row.
I was talking to Alan.
Yeah.
I was talking to Alan,
That's a bad idea.
And we've
we got it right now. You're 44 then, probably, right?
Well, I am 45. Just turned 45.
Look at that. We're in the same. This is it.
Right. I think we got to start a league.
Yeah.
Of just I don't know. Well, Alan called it something really eloquent, like old people playing Destiny.
Yeah. Here's the catch.
All right, me and Josh are going to go play Fortnite. You guys can keep this conversation.
No, this is what this game is. This is what FFG does. That's why they don't care about like releasing schedules and what's coming out soon. We don't care. We're old.
With this group, you better start picking up the pace. I don't know how much longer everyone has.
That's true. That's very true. That's what Ray says. But here's what I think. It's not only do you have to be like above 40, let's say 35. We'll say 35. And you have to play characters who are also above 35. See, it's senior on senior. Hot senior on senior action. How awesome would that be? So like your Dooku, you can play Dooku all day long. Or Palpatine 2, that's a great card. You bring all these cards back. I mean, what the heck, Squirrel Bane? That's what you're basically playing something like that anyway. It's your GQ, right? You're playing Padme Boosh.
I mean, it's rough.
I don't know. That could be, that could
any
be good.
Palpatine fits the bill, though, right? It's
true.
Any one of the 95 they printed.
Yeah, there's no young Palpatine. There's a young Anakin. There's young Luke, right? We don't have young.
Yep.
Who is young Palpatine? That's the story I want to hear. I want that story told, Josh. Who's young Palpatine?
Who is young Palpatine?
Yeah,
I don't know.
Right. That's what I'm saying. This is a gold mine.
I don't know.
This is a gold mine. We could really do it. Well, I'm glad you bought cards. I mean, you might have bought the right ones. I think everybody was super hot on Padme, and it was like the hottest rare going or legendary going, and then all of a sudden everybody cooled down on her. And
I know. I thought I'd be all ahead of the game. I was like, I'm just gonna go ahead and do this. I'm gonna commit. I'm gonna buy early.
Yeah.
I'm not so I don't pay Vader prices.
Right.
And yeah.
What?
And here I am, and my Boosh is on the way.
And your Boosh is on the way, which is always good. Where do you buy your car? Are you an eBay guy? Do you TCG player? Cool stuff?
No, you know what? I've actually spread around the love. I got some Kingwood Hobbies.
Nice
card.
Yep.
I purchased from Cool Stuff. Trying to think if there's another outlet that I've gotten some cards from. Mostly those two.
Yeah.
Mostly those.
There's two top decks.
Wait. Who's? I might have bought it from the Padme. I actually bought from Artificery, I believe.
Oh, okay. There you go.
Yep.
Did I tell you guys that I go to the draft. This was 2 weeks ago. And all of a sudden, we got a normal group, which is, just so you know, on a Tuesday night here in, it's not like South Carolina, and I wish we could send you some of that love. But here in Penfield, we had 18 people just on a random Tuesday night, which is more than the regional for New York, by the way, I'm saying from last year. And so it's a random Tuesday night, and we're about ready to get the open packs. All of a sudden, the little Just Games doorbell chime rings. In come two people, never seen before, wearing Artificery T-shirts. Okay? Now, they don't just give those things out. So they do if you buy them. But Artificery T-shirts, and they look well worn. You know what I mean? They've been washed a few times. So these are players here. It was a couple, come to find out. I didn't technically meet her, but they kissed each other, which I'm not, whatever. I mean, that's great. That's not the story. The Boosh is on the way. But they were fantastic players, and I could tell right away. If you wear the shirt, you probably got to be. And he's one of the guys from the Artificery. He lived in Georgia, just moved up here, which I offered him my sincerest apologies and wondered why the heck he would do that. And but he was a really great player, and it came down to the end. Like, I faced him in the finals and lost on time to him. So,
wow.
Artificery biting me in the ass again. It's perfect. So, what's next? I mean, that freaking Bobby Sapphire's come walk through the door. So it's going to be a really casual night over at.
But I mean, on the bright side, the guy moved from Georgia to Destiny Heaven.
Yeah, he really
18
did.
people on a Tuesday.
On a Tuesday night. Yeah, he was saying like maybe 3, like it was really dead where he was from, which is too bad.
Hey, we don't say that word.
Sorry. It was.
Dude's had 18 peoples in 3 years at his local.
That's right. Counting themselves each time they walk in the door, which is pretty good. Yep. You can go to Zombie Cat over in Albany. That's where that's where Alan plays, which is good.
I've been there. They have a good community. Zombie Planet.
Hey, if you can stick around, Squirrel Band, I got a question. This is from a question that came in our sealed the other day, and there was a card called Pulverize. Have you seen that card, Ray and Josh? Can one of you pull that card up? Pulverize. Have you seen it?
Yeah, I know what it does.
What does it do, Ray? What does it do?
It increases.
Are we boring you, Ray?
Dice.
I'm sorry. Are we keeping you up, Ray?
It's a 2-cost neutral event. Red that has a mean K2SO on it, and it says increase the value of up to 3 dice showing damage by 1 apiece.
For 2, right?
For 2, yes.
Okay. Is it a villain?
It's villain.
Yeah,
it's villain. I said that in the beginning.
You said it. You said K2SO, but it's all right. It's villain. Yep, it's villain.
The art is not K2SO.
It's not K2SO, Ray.
It's a bunch of AT-ATs.
It's either that too.
Okay, good. Maybe he's got the alt art version from Parker Simpson. All right,
and
go ahead.
You can resolve them in any order, right?
Yeah, it's just 3 your dice showing damage.
3 dice, yeah.
So, 2 questions from the same card. Question 1. Let's say you play Pulverizer. You want to play Pulverize, so you pay your 2. On the table, you've got 2 range die. You've got 2 modified range die and a 1 ranged. The question is, can you resolve the +2 ranged as part of that?
You cannot, I would say.
All right, we got 1 vote. That is a no. Ray, what say you?
I wasn't listening.
Oh, my God.
Move on to Josh.
Josh, what say you?
I say ask the Gandork.
Ask the Gandork. That's the question.
Yeah, we don't keep the rules in our head. We just keep Discord next to us. So then anytime somebody does something, we just type it in Discord.
So it says in any order, correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
But wouldn't the modifier have to be resolved with one of the other dice?
Right. Yeah, I don't think you could do a modifier.
So the card doesn't say one at a time,
right?
It?
One at a time. It doesn't say one at a time, so you could be right.
So that's where the debate landed. I said no, but after I look at it, it could be a yes.
Does it say up to 3 dice?
Yes.
I think you could do them. I think you could do them all at the same time
in the order of your choice.
In the order of your choice, that throws me off.
Does the order of your choice?
That wasn't there.
Yeah, but
the order of your choice signifies that it would have to. You couldn't put them together.
Why?
You couldn't say my order is 1, 2, and then 3.
Yes, you could order. If we're in line, Ray,
you can't go through the door at the same time as another person.
I'm sorry, you and I could hold hands and go through the door together if we want to. You could be a piggyback. Yes, we could. It's a big door.
Yeah. Okay.
Alan would be your +1.
Yeah, there it is. Now, we definitely couldn't fit through the door, but I mean, we're all big guys. Here, Ray's on a fasting diet, though. Ray, you won't even recognize him next time you see him, even though you've never seen him, but you wouldn't recognize him either way. Ray's losing weight left and right.
I'm doing good. I'm almost out of the army, and I didn't know that when you're about to depart, you'd gain a bunch of weight. It's just a natural progression.
That's what happens.
You just start gaining a bunch of weight. So I had to do something, and I'm fasting now.
Right.
We are just today. We started a clean eating month-long. I don't know what you call it. Plan
challenge.
Well,
challenge.
It's a lifestyle. I would say, Ray. More of a lifestyle.
God, I hate when you say that. Just because you have your cute vegan meal, everything is. Oh, you guess what I picked up from Trader Joe's?
What?
Again, plug for Trader Joe's. Bing. Yep.
I like Trader Joe.
Yeah. Okay. Find me a Trader Joe outside of a military post, and I'll go there.
Mine sells Destiny cards. How about that? That's how big the scene is here. Even our Trader Joe sells Destiny cards. All right. I have one more Pulverize. So we don't know the answer to that. We say yes. Josh, you on that? Can you get the Gandork's official word on that?
Sure.
All right. There you go. There's Josh, ladies and gentlemen. Been a great ad. He's taking care of business. Also, here's one more question with Pulverize. Let's say somebody, maybe it happens to be me, since I said I opened Padme. I've got Padme on, who still happens to be alive, and I play Pulverize, and I'm showing 2 focus, and let's say I got an elite Padme, 2 focus, 3 focus, and then 2 ranged. Can I resolve those as damage?
Yes.
Oh, absolutely.
Yes.
The resolve is the keyword there. It's just like the Luke interactions.
There it is. Yep. There it is. Yeah. I would agree with all of you on that one. That is true. And it's showing, right? It's showing to me. It's not showing to my opponent.
Correct.
Because they have to be showing. It says showing damage on Pulverize.
Well, it's showing because of the
resolution.
Josh. Yeah, at resolution.
At resolution, right. We wonder why people have questions about this game.
There will be a post about it in the main Destiny group on Facebook later.
Yes. Oh, all right. Who's doing that?
I'll do it.
Oh, there
Josh,
we go. That's
it's like his ritual every weekend.
That's what I'm talking about. Dropping it. Well, there you go. Ladies and gentlemen, Squirrel Bane. All the way from South Carolina. Hey, did you see our next guest there? Vindicate. What is it in Discord?
Squirrel Bane is now my Boosh is on the way.
Oh,
oh yeah. I got to change the name.
My Boosh.
No, I already did. You're good.
Oh, good. All right.
My Boosh is on the way. South Carolina. Did you see our next guest here? Vindicator's been waiting for a while. He was just in South Carolina, but it's because
I know we just spoke about this.
Yeah, Myrtle Beach. As a matter of fact,
and he felt my pain.
How far away are you from Myrtle Beach?
About 3 hours ish. 2 hours 45 minutes.
That's it. Do you even go there? Like, is that just like a tourist trap? You don't even touch it.
All right. So I've been, but I much prefer a little island called Edisto.
Oh,
that's down really nice, but only go there if you just want beach. If you just want beach and water, because that's all you get in Edisto.
Yeah, well, it sounds good.
If you want go-karts and everything else, you go to the Dirty Myrtle.
What do you call it? Dirty Myrt?
Dirty Myrtle.
Oh my god! See, Ray and Josh, let me tell you something. When you're over 40, guys, I mean, you're going to get there. I mean, you're just looking for beach and water. That's simple things. Beach and water.
That's it.
And quiet, peace and quiet.
Dolphins. Yeah, you see dolphins out in the water.
Dolphins,
really nice.
God, I've
never seen a dolphin in the wild.
Really? Yeah. Well, they just kind of, you see them out there going up and down in the waves.
Up and down. That's what they do, Ray. Yep. Congratulations. Well, there it is.
She's on the way.
This is very therapeutic. This part. I think this has been good for Ray. Thank you, Squirrel Bane.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Yeah, thanks for coming in. There he is, ladies and gentlemen. Squirrel Bane. This has been great, right. Ray. What do you think, Josh? You think we're doing good? You think this is igniting the fire inside of you? Ray, I feel like we're keeping you up again.
No, I'm fine. I just we were talking about the beaches and Myrtle and Dirty Myrtle.
Dirty Myrtle.
Like
That's what the locals call it. See, you got to just be part of the scene. Find out where people are from. You ask them those probing questions. You're a hugger, according to Alan. We learned that tonight.
So Pezio says, sure, you can resolve modifiers with pulverize.
Boom. I love it.
So
Dirty Myrtle sounds
who knows? Terrible. But sure, that ruling could change.
Dirty Myrtle is some twisted South Carolina sex code. That's what S Squirrel is saying. I didn't know. How am I supposed to know that?
Now you had me saying it like over and over.
Yeah,
again.
Dirty Myrtle. Hey, you know what's in that deck, the Kylo Dooku? Here, I'm going to give you an option. Ready for this? You're going to play on Obi-Wan's hut. Here's a card, spicy little card, Titanium Power Cell. Do you know what that one does, Ray?
Yes.
What does it do? Lay it on me.
Josh, do you remember that conversation we had about Titanium Power Cell?
Yeah.
Is that when we were playing?
Yeah,
your Titanium Power Cell decks.
Yeah,
Titanium.
I know what it does.
Yeah.
Double
remember that?
down.
And we laughed about it, and it was like,
what if Mr. Chip brought it up on Discord?
Yeah, and I was like, I know everything about this card, and then. The art was super cool. Like it's probably my favorite card of the set.
It's
Titanium Power Cell.
It's an expanded lightsaber. Let me tell you what this does. It's a one cost.
In all that, I could not find the damn card.
You couldn't. You kept going.
What it does.
It's a one cost Titanium Power Cell. You got it up there, Josh?
Yeah, I know what it does.
Tell me. Tell me all about it. Tell me what I need to know.
It's a neutral force uncommon.
Ooh.
Support 1 costs. Before you resolve a weapon die showing damage that has the word lightsaber in its title, you may exhaust the support to increase its value by 1.
There it is. It's card 115 for those who keep it in numerical order. And it's an uncommon. This card is hot. It's hot. Go get him. Get him quick while you still can. Because it's hot. It's hot in this deck. You play your 2 of these guys. You put it on the Dukes, right? That card is crazy. You got Duke's lightsaber. Picture this, okay? Dooku is nasty. He's 11-13. I know his health is 9, but shields are going around like candy. Kids are popping shields like they're Quaaludes these days. Power action, play a blue card from your hand, paying its cost, then you force an opponent to discard. So you're starting that off at 4. Then you're throwing down the Dookie. Dookie's lightsabers cost 2. After you play this upgrade, if it's on a Sith, which, spoiler alert, Dooku's a Sith, you deal 1 damage to a character that has no shields, or because it's on Dookie, you force an opponent to discard a card from their hand. Now they're down to 3 with Dookie. And then it's, by the way, that's a lightsaber. And then you throw down some Titanium Power Cell. You're upgrading that weapon die, right? And now you got, what has it got? It's got a 2, a 3, a +3. That's not bad. That's not bad.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm glad you guys like that card.
Yeah.
By that time, Snoke killed you.
Yeah, Snoke's the problem.
With your 9 health.
Snoke's a problem.
The best play in that entire deck is like the coolest, most I hate you type play.
Yeah, what
is power actioning Dooku and playing Stifle. That's ridiculously good.
Yeah, why do you like that?
Because it discards a card from their hand, and then the next event that they play gets discarded.
Yeah.
So it's like you paid 1, discarded 2. Or they just don't mitigate you, and you just go. That's like the best. That's the most feel-good play.
Yeah. Did Cody tell you that?
Lacroix is really making me a little bubbly over here.
Yeah, you're smart. That was good. Did Cody whisper that to you tonight? Hey, Ray, guess what? You want to talk about the question you should be asking is what is the best play? And the best play involves Stifle.
Yeah, that's I stole that from Cody.
Who's the character on Stifle? They got
the character?
Yeah, they got a crossguard lightsaber.
It is
the
character. I don't know.
I forgot.
It looks like Asajj with her lightsabers crossed around. Like
it's not. Yeah, it's not a cross.
It looks like Bounty Hunter Asajj with 2 lightsabers.
Spoiler alert! When does Bounty Hunter Asajj happen? Is that that's in season 5, Clone Wars?
No idea.
Okay. I love that you like have this detailed
the dream team of lore.
Oh my god, it's such a detail. You're like that is a Bounty Hunter Asajj with mask. You crossing these lightsabers. I have no idea when it happens. Well, that is, by the way, if you're trying to play at home, Stifle's a 1-cost support villain force uncommon. Before the effects of an opponent's event would be resolved, discard the support from play to cancel those effects. So according to Ray, that's the only thing that matters in that deck because the rest of it sucks. He doesn't like my Titanium Power Cell.
I just, I've never heard of the card.
Yeah.
It's not bad. Now, it's lightsaber in its name, so it needs to be like crossguard lightsaber. Like, that's the thing? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I think you talked about hero. What about our friend Mace Win Doggy Dog? Got the Mace Satine build with Built to Last. What do you think about that?
Oh my goodness. That's from the Destiny Council, and it has gotten lots of love over here on Star Wars Destiny DB.
Yeah.
It just, I don't know. It looks like it would get killed really quickly.
It looks like it's fun to take to locals.
Yeah. Phasma kills it. It just can't. And if you step on its resources, I still feel there's an opportunity for some control, like resource disrupt. I know Kevin, our friend Kevin from Roll On, says he'd rather have a blank than 1 disrupt. But I feel like disrupting those resources, when you're trying to play, like it's a support meta, you're playing all these crazy 4-cost baloney. You step on their resources and you slow them down.
Yeah, but it's just like delaying the inevitable. Then they just gain resources either through a card effect or like just the next round.
Ray, you're saying it's solved. Are you telling me that Destiny is solved? Should we move on to Naruto Boruto?
No, I'm saying that Entourage should be banned.
Right.
That card is ridiculous.
Do you think Entourage is the problem?
Yes, it's the biggest problem.
No. What do you think, Josh?
I think it's a problem. I don't know if it's the biggest one.
Who do we have out there? Who's Onion? I see Onion Fire and I see Vindicator 84. What are those guys doing out there? Who's Onion Fire?
Orion Fire.
Oh, Orion
is
Fire.
My good buddy
Onion
Adam
Fire.
that runs the Kappa Cup.
Oh, Adam. Bring
him in.
Why do I call him Onion? I call him Onion Fire. That's good. I think you should change it, Adam. I think you should.
His wife calls him after he eats chili.
Heyo, Onion Fire is way better than Orion Fire. Just so you know. Are we plugging the Kappa Cup already? You getting fired up for it?
What's up, Mr. Chip?
How's it going over there?
Not bad. Yeah, no, that Orion Fire was my Xbox gamer tag from I don't know, back when Xbox went live.
Yeah, did you pick it or did they give it to you? Did they give it to you for free?
It gave it to me, and then I realized you can't add anything. You can't get an original one like that anymore.
No.
You'll get Orion Fire 215_321.
Yeah,
that's how we thought I got Banana Crapshoot.
That's Banana Crapshoot. Yep, got offended.
725.
Yep.
Are you playing some Destiny?
I like how all these grown men just take these tags from years ago and they just roll with them, and there's it says poop diapers,
52.
butt stink,
You're right,
and
yeah. Poop
I
diapers,
just had
butt
it ever
stink.
since I was a kid.
Yeah.
Could you like imagine if like
I want that.
like 16-year-old girls like grew up and they're like, yeah, I just kept the same email address. It's XOXO baby love one.
Yeah.
And it's my business address. So that's the
It's on
equivalent
her
of what you're
resume
doing.
that she submits to Microsoft.
That's
Yeah.
it. I had a parent, true story. I had a parent when I got an email that I'd put in the database for our student information system. It was sexycat69 at yahoo.com. Gave it to me with a straight face. So, hey, Onion Fire, tell me all about Kappa Cup. Is that you locked into a date? Is things starting to heat up?
Yeah, man. We are going October 25th to the 27th. We're going to go back to the Holiday Inn.
Nice.
Flannel season.
Yep.
Yeah.
Good flannel season. Great to know. Hey, maybe if I can make my way down there, you can ghost me like you did last year, Ray.
I didn't ghost you. I just didn't
ghosted me.
need to say. Listen,
you didn't need to say goodbye.
If I remember
You didn't need to say
correctly,
goodbye.
listen. If I
Okay.
see, I was going to say that, and then I quickly went over to this story. If I remember correctly, Adam was feeding me drinks the entire time. I didn't know where I was by round 4.
Yeah. Yeah, we knew. We all knew. We saw you there. You're trying to set up your laptop.
Well,
Which is
see,
great.
Ray made he made the mistake of mentioning that he had never drank while rolling dice. So I thought it was just like the best opportunity. He's there. Let's just get it into him. Get it into him so he's got the experience. Maybe a little tipsy while he rolls.
He didn't know that that started a massive drinking problem for years to come.
Great. Yep. Get turned at the Kappa Cup, ladies and gentlemen. That's how it is. It's pretty good there. Kappa Cup. I'll tell you one thing. If you pony up and you go, you're going to walk away happy because the amount of prizes that happened there, like it was nonstop giveaways and raffles, and just the vendors that were there were all positive and giving deals. Like it was just you leave with a lot of stuff. That's for sure.
You do.
And that's all I have to say about that. There you go. There's my plug. There's
No,
my plug
my
for it.
favorite
That's
thing
my
that
plug.
I
Thank you very
got.
much. Yeah.
So, we did that with the Renegade, the thing with the little the what that thing. Yep, everyone knows what I'm talking about. The side event. We did that.
Battle Royale.
The Battle Royale,
Yeah,
and
the Royale.
I got like 3rd or something.
Congratulations!
And I was all excited. And then I got to pick like from the prizes.
Yep.
And I picked this. It was framed. It was a Kappa Cup like mini poster, like probably like 7 or 11 by 17, something like that. And then Adam was like, "Hey, and it was like darker shade of like blackish color." And Adam was like, "Hey, I'll go grab you a silver Sharpie marker. Why don't you have everybody at the event sign it?" And like they took it out of the frame for me. That is one of my favorite like prizes, gifts, anything I've ever walked away with, because like I'm gonna hang it up in the old man cave, and like that's like a little memory.
I don't remember signing it, but yeah, that sounds great. That sounds really fun.
Yeah, I left before you got a chance.
Yeah, you left. You got. I turned around. And
I think your daughter signed it though.
That's good. My daughter's there, just trying to blend in. I'm like, honey, I want you to meet these people. The Destiny community is real positive. So we're in the car on the way home. She's like, Dad, they really didn't talk to you very much. I said, I know. I don't know, honey. I think I might quit. But well, Kappa, when is all the promotional stuff going to start happening for Kappa Cup big time, Adam?
Yeah, so we haven't even like kicked off planning yet. Like I always plan in my head like months in advance. Like I've been doing some stuff like on the back end, just like with updating the website and getting some extra details lined up. But we are starting our planning next week, and then June 8th will be registration. We'll kick off.
It's starting to happen. I mean, summer's coming. It's going to be good. Flannel season for Ray, which is great. What do you play? What's your start? You're an X-Wing guy. That's how it started, right?
That's how it started. Interesting enough, I've pretty much fully converted over to Destiny.
Oh, we got him. We got him.
Yeah. I think it's just my time is a little bit more limited. Destiny's just so much more accessible for me.
Yeah.
Like I'm down in the basement right now, and every Friday night, this has become like the Destiny hangout area, which will soon become Kappa Cup Central. But it's just so much more accessible to be able to just get the cards and dice out. And our local scene has kind of dropped off, and so the local scene has become the basement man cave scene.
It's a better scene anyway. Yep, that's awesome. Well, that's good. That means Destiny will be in full force then this year at Kappa Cup.
Yeah, we're Jack from Golden Dice and his crew will be running it.
Well, I mean, you can't pick everybody, so I mean, at least you'll deal with that, and you're doing something nice for the community. Good Lord.
I have full faith in Jack.
Yeah. All right. Well,
that's the first time that was ever said on this podcast.
Hey, he's a married man now, so that's all right. Hey, here we go. We got the brain trust in here. I've got one more question for you. This one's some questions from Reddit. This one's from .boy800. He says, does Steadfast work with Deja Vu to transfer 4 damage round 1? What do you say about that, Ray? Does Steadfast work with Deja Vu round 1?
I would say no, because like once you play the first Steadfast, there's technically a Steadfast in the discard pile.
Right, but when you Deja Vu it, aren't you pulling it out of your discard pile?
I don't think you're pulling it out as much as you're just copying what was done. I don't know. Who comes up with these?
That's what
you're playing it from your. I think it would be 3 health because you're playing it from your discard pile.
Yeah, I think it's the 2 from the initial exchange if there's nothing in your drop, and then 1 additional one because you're getting like the normal effect.
Drop. Right. What's the drop? I'm so confused.
Yeah, what's the drop?
I'm sorry, the discard pile drop area. Little Dragon Ball Super for you.
Whoa, the drop. That's
wink.
Terrible. I'm going to say 4. So this is the segment we like to call questions that we can't answer that we'll get answers from Gandork. Here's one for you. I got one. This is Sentinel Messenger. If I activate 2 of these at once, do I get to look at the top 2 cards? I would if I play the top one, right? What do you think about that? Sentinel Messenger. Do you want to read his ability? Anybody got that one up? Sentinel Messenger?
Yeah. If you played the first one, yes. But what was that question? Because that sounds ridiculous.
The question is...
activate 2 of them at the same time.
Yeah. So there's cards that let you activate, right? I mean, you're technically not. You're activating in succession. Basically, they want to know, can you do his ability twice?
I think you could. I think you would activate because then everything goes in like the queue, because that's what they call it in Destiny, the queue, and then you pick the order of resolution. So you go first guy, but here's the thing. It's like if you can't afford it or you don't play the card, then it just goes right back on the top. That's right. And then you'd have the other guy, you'd look at the same card again.
Good to see it again. Sentinel Messenger is an 8 cost. Many say, including Josh in this very podcast, it's the best character in Convergence. You cannot play blue abilities on this character. After you activate this character, look at the top card of your deck. You may play that card paying its cost. And its flavor text is Relayers of the Order Operation Cinder, which is great. That was my favorite operation in Star Trek. Cinder, remember that? It was so good. Loved it.
You just stopped talking to Adam.
Oh, is Adam there?
He's still here.
No, he's in his basement. They're playing Destiny in his basement. They just have it on in the background. There he is. It's Kappa Cup.
I wish it was Friday.
Yeah, right. Tell me about it. So, you didn't like that question, Ray? You just think you can do it or no?
No, you can do it if you play the first one, but you have to play the first card that you look at to get to the second one.
Right, but you can do it twice, basically. They're in the queue, and you can pick which order you want to do it.
Yeah, that's what I'm going with.
All right, I agree. I don't think there's really a question there. I wanted to give you a softball, Ray, because I feel like you whiffed on the last 2 questions. I want to give you one you could hit a home run with. Setting you up.
We're keeping score.
Here's one for you. I got one more for you. This is from Squid Cookie. He asked about this card stock quality. He wasn't able to find anything mentioning this. How is the card stock of Destiny? I know it's not a huge deal, but I haven't really liked the flimsiness of previous FFG cards, Netrunner, Arkham Horror, etc. When compared to the stiffer stock used by Magic, for example. I can only assume they're using the same card stock here, but wanted to check to see if it was true. I think, gentlemen, that they have changed. I heard that they changed manufacturers. I think the card quality is actually improved. I've never thought the quality of the cards was bad. I always thought the cards are actually pretty good.
Yeah. Okay. I feel as if they're a little boring looking sometimes, the cards.
Okay.
Like, and I know you're going to make fun of me and say, well, you're playing some crazy card games right now. I just really want foil cards. I want, something to spice it up a little bit.
Yeah, I want
everything's very, monochromatic.
Yeah.
Heyo.
Okay.
Come on, dude. You use Vacillate and I use monochromatic.
I don't feel like they're in the same ballpark. I mean, monochromatic is an accurate way to describe it. I think that they're very. You know what I started using, Ray? You said people in your Dragon Ball Z use the Ultra Pro mini snaps for their character cards. So I got those. I love them, and you know it makes the characters like I don't know, like the spot glosses. It's perfect for. But
I told you what I did, right? I put in New Jersey. I put a discard to reroll. We don't talk about them anymore, but the alt art cards, the relics, the things that nobody gets anymore. I put one of those behind the actual card, and then I put my snap. I snapped everything together, and then when they died, I flipped it over and it said discard to reroll.
That's killer. That's a great idea. I'm going to give you credit for that. That's awesome. The mini snaps are really cool. I would love it if they did. I think if you're paying $3 a pack, you should spice them up a little bit. What about you, Josh?
What was the question?
Yeah, Josh is gone. Ladies and gentlemen, Josh, Banana Crapshoot, ladies and gentlemen.
I was looking into this Deja Vu Steadfast thing.
What'd you find out?
I think it works for 4 damage.
Oh, my goodness. I feel somebody's correct. It's this guy.
Because when it enters the queue is a separate physical place on the board.
Yep, separate
so when you're playing it from your discard pile, it then enters the queue, and then there's nothing in the discard when it checks.
Talk about board states. Now I got to make room for my queue.
Make room for your queue, yeah. Yep, goes in the queue. That's it.
Yeah,
Orion Fire and I were just talking about this last week. Like the queue is important. It's really important.
Yeah, so I think it'll work.
There you go. Did you find out about the other one we're still waiting for?
What was the other one?
Pulverize? Wasn't there a pulverize question?
Dude said it works, so I don't know.
Okay, yeah, perfect.
Ezio said it works. So
That's it. He said it works. It's done. You heard it here first. Well, there you go, ladies and gentlemen. That is over an hour of live discard reroll. I've gone through all my questions. Ray told you what you need to play, which is Mill.
I think you were being really rude to Adam.
Why?
He just left.
No,
he's gone.
No,
he's here.
No, he messaged me and told me he had to go, so I popped him out.
I talked to him.
He had to go because he was sick of being put on the back burner.
What did you want me to say? It's Onion Fire, by the way. I've renamed him.
You talked to you and the 50-year-old group. You talked to them for, tell me, what type of parfait your mother makes. And, it was just the most ridiculous conversations.
Why don't I have
Dirty Myrtle, like Squirtle Myrtle, like what?
Yeah,
what
you
is going on?
Coffee at McDonald's too? Cool.
Yeah, that's so great. Do you remember when the books, the binding on the books, it really was secure. It's not like today. Like, get out of here.
That's all I have. I don't have any other sound effects.
Adam comes in, just wants to talk about a great event for the community, and
he wasn't even promoting it. He hasn't even started planning it. I actually pre-planned for him.
You just filibustered him. That's what you did.
Oh God, this has been great. This is very great. I really enjoy.
Yeah.
You know what, Josh? I really enjoy you being part of the show. It's really, you're adding a lot. I feel your passion and your energy. Ray, I don't know. Sure. I get texts from Ray about the new games he's playing. That's all I get from Ray.
No, you know what it is? You told me I fell asleep on the last episode. Now I'm going to be like a snowball where I just get more intense.
I like it. I'm in for it. I need all new sound effects for next week. It's going to be, now that we know a schedule, every other Monday. It's Discard to Reroll Live Monday, every other Monday. I don't know. We've got to have something that's catchy for that.
That's going to not last.
Yeah. Why do you say that? Of course it's going to last.
You're good at not making stuff like that.
Hey, are you in next Monday?
I'm every time that we've ever said let's record, I'm usually okay, maybe like once I said I can't
do it.
But every other time I'm always available.
Right. Are you going to go to Kappa Cup this year, Ray?
I'm going to try to make it.
What does that mean? Tell me what that means exactly. So that's a no. What about you, Josh?
Make sure that I have a proper flannel.
But yeah, it's flannel season. Josh, are you looking to go?
I live 15 minutes away from the hotel, so yeah, I'll be there.
Of course he's going to be there. It's just a long drive for me to bring all that equipment for me to podcast for 15 minutes, but I'll go. I'm going. See, Onion Fire saying you got to get over there.
Here's the thing. I think we need to just not turn around as soon as you're done, because I think that was too much of a drive.
Yeah, I try to get. It's my fault, and I didn't. It was stupid, and I thought, well, I could just roll up there and get a hotel room, and I couldn't get a hotel room.
Yeah, either we'll have to get a hotel room in advance. Yeah. Okay, want to hear something crazy?
Well, that's why don't say the date so that we get a jump on the hotel room. Then Onion Fire can tell anybody he wants to tell.
I don't know the date, but here's my crazy story. So that night I drove. Who did I drive home? I don't think I was in any condition to drive, which is kind of weird. But I drove home.
Yes,
Kevin from Jackalman Game.
Heard of
he was staying at like an Airbnb with his wife, and
was his wife there?
Yeah, she was there, and she was like doing homework in the Airbnb like while we were doing that. So great one. But she was staying in their Airbnb, but we were like in the middle of the country.
Yeah,
that's considered the country to me. And I brought him to a horse farm.
That's where
I had to drive past horses.
Yeah. That's where
dirt road.
Adam lives. The Onion Fire is in the horse farm. You ever see the movie Get Out?
Yes.
Yeah, that's like the house that Adam lives in. It's like the basement. There's the the scene in the basement with the TV and all that stuff. The horror movie. You know which one we're talking about?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
It's like that. I feel like that's where he lives, or like Django and Chain. Is it Django and Chain in the basement there? Is that the one? I just feel like it's this big spooky basement where he's playing his destiny right now. But let me tell you something about prizes. You talk about prizes, and I thought Just Games did a great job here. But man, Kappa Cup was crazy the amount of stuff.
It was ridiculous.
Crazy. It was really ridiculous. It was over the top, charitable, positive. It was an awesome time. So,
and it was like that for all the games: X-Wing, Legion.
Yeah, it was
Armada.
Super.
They all had crazy prices.
Well, we were all there last year. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, you ghosted the crap out of me, though. You really did. Like, that was world class. If you look that up right now on Google, it's got a picture of me. Like, did you see the picture in Discord of you and Paul having fun? And then if you look really closely in the corner, there's me. You see, like, the brim of my hat and, like, a tear.
I don't think you give me enough credit because you were sitting there all by yourself, right?
Yeah.
I got a couple drinks in me, and then I was like, oh, I should probably go say hi to him. And I went and sat down next to you, and then what happened? A flood of people started coming up to you, and then you were mingling. Don't act like you were a leper in the corner. Get out of here.
Didn't you guys record an episode, like half of an episode from there?
Oh, I believe we did. And who was the first?
Yeah. It was Thunder.
It was this guy.
Yeah, it was Thunder. It was there. Well, listen.
I just didn't say goodbye to him. I guess I have to respect my elders. And
you gave me an Irish goodbye. You were gone. Ghosty.
Yeah.
Ghosty. Well, listen.
Kappa Cups made this happen.
What's that?
Kappa Cups made this happen. Yeah. That's how this started for me.
That's true.
My and Ray's bromance started there.
Wow.
Oh, I'm glad he said it. I didn't want to be the first one to say it.
Well, it's an honor, gentlemen, to have you part of Discarded Reroll Live. This is good. Next Monday, no, but it's the Monday after. Every other Monday. I feel like that's a fair commitment. We can do it. Tear it up. I'm not. You know what?
Question.
What?
At Discarded
What
Reroll.
happens?
Hoodies. I know I got to buy you guys hoodies. What?
Yeah, I do want a hoodie. I want the hoodie that says all the stuff on the back.
I know which one. Yeah, I got you.
Okay.
I know which one.
Yeah, question. What happens if we can't do it that Monday? Right?
What?
Like, so it's like, then it would be what? Push the next Monday?
I don't know.
So it'd be 3 weeks without an episode?
Vindicator 84 said he would be here every Monday. He doesn't care. Come rain or shine, he's here, Ray. So you're already trying to make contingency plans. You don't hear Josh saying that.
Yeah, well, bring him in. Bring Vindicator in. He's been sitting there the whole time.
It's not like we're going to miss anything if we miss a week, though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Wow, Josh with the subtle.
Yeah, it's like, what are you going to miss? You're going to miss something?
Oh, I'm in.
See?
Whoa.
There he is. You know, in South Carolina, where he's not from, but he visited once, and his kids had croup. Did you see Squirrel Bane when you were there?
No, I didn't. I was just talking to him about where he lives and stuff like that. He said he lives a little ways away from Myrtle Beach, but Dirty Myrtle, I believe, is what you were calling
yes,
it.
Dirty Myrtle. Dirty Myrtle.
Wait, can the people talk to each other in the prep room?
Oh, yeah. We've been talking the whole time you guys have been yakking.
Yeah.
Yep.
What? This is the coolest show
you guys
I've ever been a part of.
See?
It's like a community.
We've been making fun of Ray the whole time in there.
Yeah, they're making fun of everything you're saying. They're getting on the thunder. They love them.
Yeah.
We gotta get a set.
Ray finally woke up a little bit, and he's in it now.
Yeah.
So the last 5 minutes, good job, Ray. Before that, you're a little tired, maybe.
I appreciate that. I'm ready to go. This LaCroix is hitting me hard.
I know. Good news. It's been an hour and a half, and I got to go to bed. But I'm glad you showed up for the last half. You're like, you finished strong, fourth quarter.
I'm
right.
here. I'm Tom Brady.
Yeah, you're like Tom Brady. What? You made it back safe and sound there, Vindicator.
Oh yeah, made it down from Myrtle Beach. That's where I was talking to you guys last time. Made it down to south of Daytona Beach. Stayed at my parents' place and went across the state to Breakpoint Games, I think was the name of the store. Hung out with the Jackalman for the day. Had a good event down there for the Jackal Hunt.
Jackal Hunt.
And drop him.
How did you do? Yeah, right. And he's cut. That's it. Thank you so much. We appreciate it.
He bopped him, right? What happened?
Oh, and I'm back.
Yeah.
Here you
So no, went down to a good community event. Had some fun, had some laughs. Went 3-3. I went with the Palpatine Watt Force Storm nonsense.
Nice. Did you pull it off?
I made it up to the top tables. Round 3, I was at table 2 or 3, whatever. It just didn't feel right because it's not where I belong. I was telling everybody that. And then I started sequentially losing and made it back down to 18th. So, I had a good time though.
How many people
Question.
played? Oh, go ahead.
Did you get reflex?
How many Jackalmen did you beat?
I beat Stone Good, so I got his dog tag. They were giving out dog tags for beating them, so I got his.
Easy win, but go ahead, keep it moving. Yeah. Let's see what else.
Yeah. So I only beat one because I was only paired up with one of them. But I lost to a crazy mill. I forget the guy's name. I could look it up, but it was one I haven't seen before. It's Wolf Yularen, Newt Gunray, and I think it was Watto. Maybe was the third character.
It is.
It was a crazy mill, and it was just knocking me down quick. So it was interesting. Also lost to the Leia Bouche. And the Leia Bouche and Padme. Lost to that one as well.
Yep.
I did beat a couple of the First Order Stormtroopers, Snoke and Watto decks. So it was a good mix of fun and entertainment and getting to meet different people from different community.
Wow. Did you hear Alan talking crap on you earlier?
Oh yeah, that's fine. I was playing games with him yesterday. We were over at Flipside Games playing in the draft.
Okay. All right. He was talking. I mean, I let it go, but I mean, he was talking a lot of crap on you. And
hey, whatever. The first time I met him, he's one of the guys that dragged me into the game. First time I met him, he sent me a Facebook message or something after I met him at Zombie Planet or Zombie Cat, as you call it.
Zombie Cat, yeah.
And he wanted to know if I want to play on a weekend. I said, sure. I'm home. The wife's out. I got to stay home with the kids. You want to come over and play at my house? And he sent me a message. He's like, yeah, I don't want to wake up in your bathtub in the morning missing a kidney. And I'm like, what do I say to that?
Right, that's good. Yeah,
because I didn't know who Alan was, and I was just like, what? Who says this kind of? It's Alan. Okay, it's okay.
Hey, Vindicator would play in our senior Destiny League, right? You're over 40.
I'm 35. You lowered the age to 35. I'd make it.
You'd make it in. See, there it is. We're all set.
I think it's a good idea. The senior league.
Yeah. You can't play, Ray. Sorry. You're out.
Kids got to play the kids games. Dragon Ball Super with their foils.
Yep. Naruto Baruto. That's it.
And their drop pile or whatever they call it over there.
The drop. That was a big faux pas today.
There's a Freudian slip.
That's going.
He's vacillating between the games, I guess.
Yeah, there it is. Vacillation.
Overwhelm.
It's a good vacillation. What's that? Override?
I'm going to get ready to overwhelm something here quick.
Okay. There it is.
Oh, thanks, Josh.
Yep.
I appreciate you.
Yep.
Well, there you go, gentlemen. There it is. We hit the hour 30 mark, ladies and gentlemen. We've made it.
Got to call it the Snoke Storm deck.
What is it?
We're going to call it the Snoke Storm deck.
Snoke Storm?
Yeah.
Yep. What's that? What is it?
It's subtle Dragon Ball Super.
Okay.
Jokes here.
All right. Yeah.
This is this is when nerds have inside jokes from other nerds and try to make you feel bad about it. That's what we're doing.
Yeah.
Sure.
And we're younger, so we're like real petty about it, you know?
I feel like Ray at the end of last podcast. I think I fell asleep about as soon as you guys started doing inside jokes about that game, which is good. It's always fun. Well, Vindicator, it's always nice. It's appropriate that you help us finish the show.
There you go.
Thank you for whenever you need me. Thank you for hanging out. And I appreciate your commitment to this program being here every Monday when we decide to broadcast.
I'd be here every Monday. If Ray can't make it, I'd be here for you.
We got a guy. There you go, Ray. Little pressure on you.
There you go.
Oof. Stepped up. I like
nipping on the heels.
I bet you if he was part of ABG, he'd be there every day they asked him to.
Oh, Dang.
Early,
Ray.
too. I'd show up early.
Wow.
Exactly.
He's already there. He wouldn't give the dice back, but he would show up early, which is great.
No, with a pen and paper, eager to learn.
Ray, if people want to see your stuff, you've been posting. I want to say genuinely thank you for all your deck techs. You've been putting the content on the YouTube, and you're doing. Are you still doing Sensu Bean? If people want to hear it,
I have been. Yeah.
How many podcasts do you have done for that so far?
I'm 5 episodes in.
Are you really?
Yeah, and I've had the 3 different guests.
What?
Yeah, I don't mess around, you know?
Where do I find it? Is it on iTunes? Can I go search for it?
Yeah, if you just type in the Sensu Bean.
Dude, I'm doing it. Can't wait.
It'll be there.
All right, so everybody make sure you unsubscribe to that, and then you come back over here, and then you go hit up Banana Crapshoot. Josh, where can people find you? Are you just in every Discord ever?
Co-host of the Sensu Bean.
Is he really?
I just wanted to hear you say, is he really? No, but he might.
Oh, good. Okay. He's getting
I gotta
close.
get more games in.
Yeah, it's getting close. Pretty much Banana Crapshoot's on every single Discord known to mankind.
Some of them.
Yep, there it is. And you can find him right here. So there you go.
He's like Inception, but he actually has a voice.
Yeah. That's good. Well, we look forward to that Facebook post.
Which one?
I don't know. Did you see?
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Yep.
We should give Josh the keys to the Facebook page.
Yeah, sure. Because I don't do anything. Hey, don't. Okay. No one messaged that Facebook.
Really? I've got 1,000 messages on there.
I went through it, and there is.
What is there? Is it Emily's messages?
No, there's some people that have reached out, and I don't know if you just forgot how to use Facebook. I had to go back and reach back out to them.
Oh, I don't know how to use. I don't use it. It's Emily's account.
There he goes again.
It's Emily's account. God. All right. Well, there you go. Send questions at Discard to Reroll. Go to the Facebook page because we're going to have Ray, who's reaching back out to you, anybody, and we'll give it to Josh too. So somebody knows what's going on with that freaking thing. I hate it. It's bad enough. I got to figure out how to look at. We have chats in chat rooms and live talk. I mean, come on. We got to get a little credit over here.
This is pretty impressive. I didn't know the prep room talked.
Yeah.
I'm going to hop in the prep room.
Go to the prep room. All right. There goes the thunder. He's hopping in the prep room. Whoa. How was it?
They're in there.
Yeah, of course they are.
It's they're talking about how they're hooking up their sleep apnea machines and things like that. It's all like caught in 5 seconds, but
all right. Well, before they shut my account down, for Ray, if you guys want to have a closer, you can. Why don't you work on those? You write a little closer, like your closing greeting.
If it's closing, then how can it be a greeting?
Well, it's like a closing serenade, a salutation. I don't know what it is. It's the finishing.
Closing argument.
Yeah, your closing argument. There it is.
Third dumbest thing you said today.
There it is. Well, wherever your locale is, vacillating between them all, whenever you're rolling your dice, you know what I hope? That all of your rerolls are special ones. For Josh and for Thunder. We appreciate it. I got to find a sound effect. I don't know what it's going to be for Josh. Let's brainstorm that. If you have suggestions, what should be his sound bite? It's got to be like 2.6 seconds. Let's see if they.
I have a thought, but
all right,
we can talk about it.
All right.
It's like making your own nickname. You can't.
Yeah, you can't. You really can't.
It has to be organic.
It's like T-Bone.
Organic.
Yeah, it's like T-Bone in Seinfeld. You can't make your own nickname. It's gonna get made for you. All right, Ray, work on that, would you?
Yeah, I'm on it. That's what I won't go to bed until I figure.
I'm gonna go to bed and subscribe to the Sensu Bean. So there you go.
Whoa.
So as you're re-rolling, I hope that they're all special ones. So thanks for listening, everybody. We'll see you in 2 weeks on the next Discard or Reroll Live, because that's how we do it. Thanks for listening.